Hey guys, Aura 1 through 4 here, and I've got another deck profile for you guys. Um, this week I decided to run Dragunity because the new structure deck was out, and I was excited to use Leviathan and Dragon Canyon. Of course, since today was then was the first day that the new structure deck came out, a lot of people were running it. And you can tell just from our top 8. The person who was in first was running Dragunity. Second place was Gravekeepers. Third place was me with Dragunities. Fourth place was my teammate Drew with Dragunities. Fifth place was Infernity. Sixth place was X-Saber. Seventh place was Samurai, and I'm not sure what eighth place was because I didn't recognize the guy's name, so I can't tell you what he was running. So anyways, here's my Dragunity build. You got 2 Dragunity Arma Leviathan. You can do a lot of stupid things with him, especially making like Trident Dragion. Like I know I won a couple of games by summoning him, equipping him with Phalanx, sinking for Trident Dragion, popping 2 and then attacking 3 times per game. Or you can equip him with the dragon, and when he gets killed, probably by like Mirror Force or something, you could just bring whatever dragon is equipped out. Plus you can pitch him for a lot of things. Then I'm running, of course, 3 Dragunity Ducks. Because Dragunity Ducks is essentially like summoning any 8-star synchro from your hand. Then I'm running 3 Dragunity Legionnaire. This guy goes great with Dragunity Ecclese. Because you play Ecclese, he pops out and equips to him. Use his effect to blow up your opponent's monster, and then Ecclese either blows up another monster or blows up another back row. It's great. Yeah. Then, running 3 Dragunity Phalanx. He's what makes Ducks an instant 8-star. Plus he lets you make Trident Dragion with Dragunity Arma Leviathan. Then triple Dragunity Ecclese. Let you bring out any Dragunity from your hand and then equip this card to him. When he's sent to the graveyard as an equip card, pop one of your opponent's cards. Really fun thing to do with him is if you bring out Dragunity Knight Vajrayana and you have to equip him with him. Use Vajrayana's effect to send the equip spell to the graveyard to double its attack, and then Ecclese will blow up one of their cards on the field. It's really nice. Then I'm running a Red Eyes Darkness Metal engine. So you got yourself 2 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragons. This card's great to equip to Leviathan. And then, of course, 2 Red Eyes Wyverns. That's all for my monsters. I'm not running Lad, because Lad Loop is incredibly gimmicky, and I'd prefer to not lose my field spell when Lad blows up my field. And he's pretty much completely dead if he's in your hand. I'll move on to Magic. 1 Monster Reborn, staple. Dark Hole, staple. Giant Trunade, which is essentially a staple. Double MST to clear out the back row. 1 Book of Moon. Then I'm running triple Dragon Ravine and double Terraforming. Dragon Ravine is how this deck works. The mirror match is decided pretty much on who gets Dragon Ravine and who gets to keep their Dragon Ravine the longest. Lets you set up your graveyard, set up your hand, turns any top deck into a Ducks or better. It's really good. And then the 2 Terraformings get you to these 3. I don't think running 3 Terraformings is good. I don't like running 3 Terraformings in anything, because I think it just takes up too much space. Then double Cards of Consonance. I think 3 Clogs. This 2 is great. Then I'm running 1 Gold Sarko to basically be able to get whatever I need to out of the deck. Then I'm running a Future Fusion to dump dragons into the graveyard. Really like this. helps you set up your graveyard. Like if you have ducks in your hand and you don't have any way to get phalanx into it. Oh, here's Future Fusion. Dump Darkness Metals and Wyverns and dump a phalanx, and there's your instant 8-star. Onto the traps. Got Double Bottomless. Really like this card, especially with Book at 1. I've actually been really happy with Book at 1 because, it sort of punishes people for not thinking ahead and being like in the last format, you could pretty much summon without thinking because you're like, oh, I have a Book of Moon, and just in case, I'll always have a book to book something. Now with 1, you have to really save that book for something you need. 1 Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, and Solemn Warning, of course. And then I'm running Double Trap Stun so that I can go for the big plays. Next we'll go on to the extra deck. 1 Ally of Justice, Cataster. I was originally also going to run Vortex the Whirlwind, but I don't want my Ducks' special summon from my deck because they don't get their effect then. This way I can just bring out Catoaster and pop a monster. 1 Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Let you discard cards, and Brio can really save a lot of things. Then 1 Dragunity Knight, Gaibulge. He really isn't that good, but he is my favorite Dragunity Knight, so I was just going to put him in my extra deck just because I like him. And, I guess he's good for a surprise factor. I just think he looks badass. Then you got 1 Dragunity Knight, Guidarge. He lets you set up your graveyard in your hand just in case you don't get your Dragon Ravine. But honestly, I never needed him. He was just there for emergencies. And then the card that makes this deck broke is your 3 Dragunity Knight, Vajrayana. He is the reason why Ducks is instantly an 8-star from your hand. Because you play Ducks, equip him with Phalanx, and sink for him. When he comes out, you equip Phalanx to him. De-equip Phalanx because his whole once per turn thing resets when he goes to the graveyard, and then you sink for an 8. I go through all 3 of these most games. Then 1 Black Rose Dragon, just on the off chance I steal something to blow up the field. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Actually, it was really funny. The one game I was facing Machine or Gadget, and my opponent left his Cyber Dragon and a monster up on the field, so I stole them. Plus, I'm siding Cyber Dragons, and I don't like to have to side in extra deck cards unless I literally have no room. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, because he's stronger than Scrap Dragon, and he lets you do a lot of mean things. And every time I don't think I'm going to need him, he saved my ass so many games on Saturday. I'm so glad I decided to bring him. Scrap Dragon, of course, because he's Scrap Dragon. And then double Stardust Dragon, because you can make Stardust so fast in this deck. I really wouldn't feel safe not running double Stardust Dragon. Then 1 Trident Dragion, because Trident Dragion is boss. And 1 5-headed dragon. Not necessarily to summon, but just as a target to dump. Side deck. 2 Malefic Stardust Dragons to protect my field spell. Double Cyber Dragon against machines. Double Veiler. Puppet Plant for Samurai. Double Knock. Double Gozen match for against Samurai and Dandy. Double Fairy Wind, because I haven't used it in a while and I was curious how it would do against Samurai. 1/7 Tools of the Bandit, and a Chain Disappearance. Well, this will be uploaded soon, or 1 through 4, signing out.